Good morning, everyone. This is Rahul Sharma from Chicago, Vedic practitioner. This week, I am releasing my part 2, video 58 on the Vedic secrets of Yagna rituals. In the first part, I told you the what Yagna means and what is the inspiration. And again, it is taken from the book from Gurudev Pandit Shriram Sharma Acharya, Mata Bhagavati Devi Sharma, from their Karamkand Bhaskar and Bharatiya Sanskriti ke Adharbhut Tat, Fundamentals of Indian Culture. Excellent book. If you can read Hindi, that's the best thing you can read yourself. Let's understand the various rituals what we do during performing, conducting the yagna, and what are the intents and the learning which we need to take every single time when we perform the yagna. Before we start the yagna or after we finish the puja and before we start the yagna, we do the Raksha Vidhan. That means protection from the negative energy from all the 10 directions. What does it really mean is whenever a good human being want to start a good job, negative energy or the people with negative mindset or jealous people or the political mindset who are jealous of your future success, they will plan something to sabotage your success and they will try to destabilize you and your good efforts. So rather than being a meek spectator, you must be strong to prepare, protect yourself for your good work, which is yajna, from all the 10 directions. You must think, plan very well that what kind of negative people will try to derail you and then be ready for that. That's the first purpose when we start the yajna. And then we of course need to initiate the fire. So triggering the fire or starting the fire, any good work decision you do, somebody need to take the initiative, somebody need to trigger it, somebody need to be the person who can motivate and inspire other people for any good NGO. Without that you cannot do that. And that's how the Agni Stapan with the mantra we normally initiate the fire in the Havan Kund. But the teaching is you need to be the one who take the initiative at your home, maybe at your work, maybe in your society, maybe in your temple. So be ready to ignite the fire in other people. And then the other thing is, while we have all the combustible material in the Havan Kund, the wood or the coconut powder, whatever you are using for the Havan, it takes time to catch the fire. It takes time to reach to the level when you can start offering in the fire. During that time, we keep singing the Gayatri Stavan. That mantra and the song, while it's going on, and the fire catches up, so that is a good filler at that time. But true meaning in our life, for when you're doing the right duty or when you're doing your dharma, we need to make sure we need to continuously inspire and motivate people who will be supporting you with that success rate. Whether you are starting an NGO, whether you're trying to do a righteous project, so you have to constantly inspire and motivate people surrounding you, maybe your family members, maybe your friends, maybe your co-workers. And that's what the Gayatri Stavan means. You have to sing your song. If nobody knows your story, nobody knows your intent, what you're trying to do, then no one is going to be coming to support you there. So that's what the intent is. Then we have to fan the fire. When the fire is being ignited, it is very low level. The flame height is very low. It's not really spreading. It's struggling actually. In fact, the fire, whenever you start, you always struggle to catch the fire in the wood or the other material what you are using. And if you do not fan the flame, it may even extinguish there. You must have remember old days when you used to use the angithi or used to fire the wood for cooking. Same thing when you're doing the good work, initially people may be excited or with the idea, oh, that's a great idea, or let me also be participate with that. But with the life, with the job, with the family, their motivation start uh, fading down. And that's where as a leader, you must continue to fan their motivation and keep them engaged for the good work. That's what this ritual really mean. The next ritual comes to the Samidadhanam. So when we are starting the fire, it is small. Then we eventually start putting more wood piece into it. So the four pieces of wood which we offer first time officially, we call them Samidadhanam. And this has a very deep philosophical meaning which our rishis, Saptarishi has done that to teach about it. For the success of our life yagna or our righteous deed or our dharma, we must follow the lifestyle around The classification of the four age, considering the four ashram each of 25 years. If your age is 100 years, you must follow first 25 years as a brahmacharya, then you must follow 25 to 50 years a grahastha ashram, make the family, build the family, and then 50 to 75 you be in vanprastha, that means you just serve the society and you're free from all your family responsibility, and 75 to 100 you even cut off yourself from even the society and just do your inner prayer, and the sannyas is nothing but knowing more about the divinity within yourself. Second important part for second Samhita teaches us that you will follow our Vedic culture of dharma, arth, kam, and moksha. Dharma means your duty. Whatever you write is duty, you will follow that and fearlessly. And arth, you need to provide your family like Vishnu Bhagwan. That means you have to keep earning, you have to have hard work, you need to increase your skill set to do the earning part. Then calm, you have to fulfill the right desires for your family. We need to be having some discipline there, but you have to instantly to take care of the family. And then last part is the moksha, the liberation from the cycle of life and death. There was another video which I released a few months ago. You can watch that video. The third samvida, or the third wood stick which you offer in the fire, that remind us of the again four parts: sadhana, swadhyay, Sanyam, and Seva. So sadhana is self-discipline, and in one of my video on USA, I talk about the four discipline which we need to do in terms of self-discipline. Is the discipline of our thoughts, discipline of our time, discipline of our money, and discipline of our senses. So that is the sadhana. Swadhyay is self-study, which is important, which also we talk in Upasana Sadhana Radha video. Sanyam is patience. We need to have patience because the rewards are not going to be immediate. If you are sowing a seed, you know how long it will take for a tree of mango or for a crore, or in terms of any flower, it may take few weeks to few months. So we need to have a patience. And last part is seva. Seva means servicing to others. We will follow that as a Hindu, as a Vedic practitioner. We are going to follow all these four dimensions. Last part is we need to again put all our efforts and energy to increase our physical strength, our mental strength, our spiritual power, and the divinity within ourselves. So that's the fourth Samhita Dhanam teaches us, and it's very very important, very deep philosophy. Now, listening this video one time, you may not even remember it, but doing the Havan every single time, and that time your memory will trigger that this is what you learned from this video. It will start putting you into that kind of right path, that you're going to follow brahmacharya, grahastha, vanprastha, seva, you're going to do dharma, arth, kam, moksha, you're going to do your sadhana, swadhyay, sanyam, and seva, and of course you're going to put efforts in all the direction to increase your physical, mental, spiritual, and the divinity. Now let's talk about the next ritual which comes is the jal procession, or offering water around the Havan Kund. So we know that when we are going to do the Havan, there might be some small insect they can come. To protect them not to reach there, we put the fire. That's the ritual. But what does it really mean? Whenever you are going to have a fire should always be for a good cause. So fire and water is considered as a combo of like Yagna and Gayatri, like mother and father. Brilliance with melodious, not like arrogance. If you have that brilliance of fire, you should be very melodious in terms of your speech, in terms of the way you treat people. It should not be hurtful. Hard work with satisfaction. You can do hard work, but don't be having too much ambition that you are having frustration now. So have satisfaction in what you are getting. Earning and then donating. You earn lot with all the thousands two hands, but you donate with 1,000 hands. That's what we always say. And the last part is you do the revolution, but for the peace. So Kranti with Shanti. So that's the meaning of the Jal procession, or offering water around it. The learning is any energy which will be generated in fire must be for a good work, like you're cooking or you're generating steam for electricity. Same thing in terms of our actual life for NGO or for you're ferrying the mob of people, that should be only used for the peaceful work and the revolution, not to hurt anybody. That's the significance of the Jal procession. Then the next comes the Ajahuti. Ajahuti means we offer only 7 ahutis of ghee only in the Havan Kund. Ghee, as explained to you in my video on the cow as a mother, ghee represents simplicity, love, kindness, empathy, sensitivity to others, and many things. Ghee represents many other things. So offering 7 specific ahuti of ghee only in the fire teaches us to mix our similar emotions while conducting the good work for the good cause. The 7 Ajyavati also considered as the 7 rays of sun, full of divinity. First ray is of Prajapati Brahma. We need to always believe and have faith in the God, omnipotent God who has created the entire universe. Then the Indra, which is our soul. We are nothing but a small portion of the Brahma, and the soul is within us. And then Agni, which brings us the brilliance and the wealth. The Som, like Chandrama, represents the peace. We need to have the peace. And then Bhu means our physical body. We're going to take care of that. Bhuva means our astral body or thoughts. We are going to have discipline in our thoughts. And Suha means casual body or our emotions. We are going to be making sure that our emotions are having full of empathy. So a couple of books I recommend here is When I Care About Others by Corny Spellman, and Applied Empathy by Michael Ventura, which I have already read and understood. So that signifies the Ajyahuti or the value of the ghee. Now we are reaching to the almost Gayatri Mantra Ahuti. Every single Havan starts with the Gayatri Mantra Ahuti, and then you can always add a specific mantra of a specific god for a specific intention, what you're doing. After every Gayatri Mantra chanting, we always add a word. Swaha. Swaha means we are offering the herbs and the ghee in the fire, and then we also use the word Idam Gayatri Idam Namam in Sanskrit, but it really means that whatever I am offering or doing is for the welfare of the universe, nothing for myself. So we should not be selfish. Everything is going there, and same thing is, it's not that I earned and I am offering the ghee and I am offering you the herb. Whatever you have given me, I am offering back to you through the cyclic process of burning, atomizing, mixing with the air, going to the cloud, coming back with the rain. The cyclic process which I explained in my part 1. That was we are saying to God, hey, this is not something which I have done. Everything is given by you and offering back to you for the welfare of the universe. That's the Gayatri month Ahuti. After all the Ahuti is done, then we do the Swastikrit home, which is nothing but offering a sweet, maybe mishri or maybe a small portion of sweet in the fire, asking for the forgiveness of our any misconduct, our ignorance, our arrogance, or any hurtful conversation we had with others. So ask forgiveness from God, fire, and anything mistake we did in our rituals. There's also fear asking by offering this sweet there. Then Purnahuti as a final ahuti for the Havan, it signifies that we must be consistent and persistent to put our efforts to strive our determined goals until it is achieved. I would recommend a book, Power of Persistence by John Martin, to understand why Purnahuti is important. Whatever goals you have in your life, you must continue to work towards it. And then Vasodhara. The Vasodhara is nothing but offering the ghee throughout in the fire. Whatever the remainder of the ghee while you're finishing the Havan, you offer to fire. As I already explained the meaning of the ghee, that means when we are offering the entire ghee, we signify that whatever initial excitement we had and engagement we had while starting the Havan or the righteous deed or the NGO, we must continue with the same intensity or maybe increase intensity, because by the time you have a lot of support, a lot of people are supporting you. So that's what the Vasodhara means. And excuse my typo here, it should be VASO or Vasodhara. And as I mentioned in previous one, a little bit changes here in the action item. Learn and apply the philosophy of Yagna. Now you also know about the rituals. So all the rituals you have learned the true meaning, you apply into your life, and then make a organization of like-minded people and donate your time, talent, and money for the society. Develop a routine for attending or conducting daily, weekly, monthly, yearly Havan if you have a local temple, or you can do at your home. Next time I'm going to teach you how to do a small Havan at your home every single day. That's pretty simple. It doesn't take more than 5 to 10 minutes. And then of course propagate the meaning of Gayatri and Yagna in your groups, in your friends, in your family, and read all the recommended books. Most of them are available now in audio books. That's what I do. You can buy a monthly subscription and keep listening to the good books, which is going to keep you on track for awakening the divinity within yourself. Thank you. Your groups. And then, as usual, be a Vedic practitioner, learn, adopt, and practice the secret of success, written in 3,400 plus books by Gurudev Pandit Shriram Sharma Acharya. That is going to help you stay successful and happy and help others making this world in heaven. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel to watch next video as inspired by my Gurudev Pandit Shriram Sharma Acharya. And remember my explanation of Navgraha Puja and promote Gayatri Yagna and have a 9 by 12 pattern. Promote to 9 new families every single year and advise them to invite 12 new families at every single time when they perform the Yagna at their home. With this,